Okay, so we'll cover a scenario wherein how to define a query and use it in the encoded form, or we can say alternatively how to define an encoded query in the variable and use it to update records. All right, so let me go to incident table. So we have like more than 200 incidents over here. Okay, so we'll start from the basics. So let's go to background script. Let's try to get the number of incidents here first so that we can filter it out ahead. I'm querying the incident table. And now uh, I will try to get, I think it will record some 200 plus rows maybe. No, I'm thinking, yeah. So it is going to return this 203 rows. So okay, anyways, we got the count as 203, right? So in incident table, there are 203 records. Now what we need to do is, as per scenario, we need to create an encoded query. So what I will do, I will do priorities one. Then I will do state is not in progress. Yeah, state is not in progress. So now that I have 30 incidents, I would do caller is Joe employee. Okay, so I still have 10 incidents. I have 10 incidents. Okay, what if I want to uh, have only on hold? Yeah, show matching on hold. So this is, I'm just trying to create some complex query, right? So, okay, from 203, we have narrowed down our incident count to 4. And this is the query, right? Copy query. So now how can I modify only these incidents? If you see, these are actually some repetitive numbers also, right? So I would do some changes here, and I would just have this one incident, show matching. Okay, so from 203 have narrowed down only to this one incident. Okay, and so this is my query now. So how do I modify only this incident? Right, either because it is only one incident, you might say that just query this number. But what if there are multiple incidents, right? If there are 100 incident matching this criteria, then so that is why, and also it is not advisable to query everything in the background script like gr dot add query priorities once it is not in progress. Color is, it wouldn't keep on increasing the rows. So we'll just copy this query, and now what we need to do here is we'll define a variable called ustr. So this is for u is like custom and string for I'm using str. Uh, Now let's set this query here. Okay, as a string format. Now let's try to glide record incident table here. Let's add query. I'm sorry, let's add encoded query. Okay, with USTR. Okay, now let's see. And in the gs.info, we'll just print the number of this incident. Uh, JavaScript compiler exception missing, so there is some syntax error. I think in the last line we have given this, we have not closed it, it seems. Yeah, this one. Okay, let's see now. Okay, so now the script has run and it has given us this uh, incident ending with 7. Let me verify. Okay, so this is the incident. Okay, so this was my objective to store the encoded query into a variable and then use that variable in the encoded query script, and then we can do the modifications. Right now it's just here inc dot short description, you can say uh, encoded query, you can set it as the short description, and then grinc dot update. If there are multiple, you can always use the update multiple method. Okay, so now that you have done the script, it's see the short description is now updated to encoded query. So this is how we can define the uh, this is how we can define the multiple encodings, right? So this is multiple filters we have done. So these multiple filters we can just copy the rightmost part, yeah, using the copy query, and just define a variable and then use this filter over here, and then this variable you can give in the encoded query part right here. Okay, so there is one more alternative. Yeah, it would work the same if we just comment it out this line, and if we in the string field, if we send this entire encoded query, yeah, so this also works the same. So this is also possible, but uh, better ways to, like, even in the ServiceNow documentation, you can see they have given the example using like they have initially defined a variable with the encoded query and then use this variable to uh, in the encoded query to query um, table. Yeah, so hope this helps. Yeah, so this is how we can narrow down the filters of the table, and then using the encoded query stored in a variable, we can manipulate, we can do the uh, next actions. So, thank you.